Welcome back to another review from the Not Quite Universal month for March 2021. And this time we're going to take a look at film we're going to sail the seven seas with, Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World. Yes, we're taking a look at Russell Crowe in this film, released in 2003. He's sailing the seven seas, well, technically, but yeah. Now, this is interesting enough, but if you look right here, this is actually made by, I don't know if you can see that in the viewfinder. Come on. There you go. 20th Century Fox. And I love that bronze 20th Century Fox, but this is actually a Fox movie, but I'm going to flip over to the back of the DVD. If you can find it, can you see? Right there. Universal. This is actually a Universal film. So yes, we're taking a look at a Fox film released also with the help of Universal. And this is Universal month. Now a little backstory. Other studios would help out with Fox to make their films. I don't know why that's crooked, but I don't know. I'll move it a little bit. Sorry about that. That's just my phone. I do apologize. But yeah, let me turn that around. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm doing this. But yeah, it's fine. I'll find a way. But anyways, they will help out a lot. So, for example, like Oh Brother Where Art Thou, which I did review for. I didn't review it on here, but I have watched it for a couple of Universals back. That was actually a Touchstone film with the help of Universal. So stuff like that. It's Universal, Columbia, yada yada, all that stuff. Now that I've talked about all that stuff, let's talk about this film. The Master Commander was released in 2003, and this is around the time the hype that Disney was releasing Pirates of the Caribbean. So this movie, to me, I think is really, really fun. It's very historically accurate, but it's actually a lot of fun. But anyways, if you haven't seen the film, Russell Crowe plays Captain Jack Lucky. Is it Lucky Jack Aubrey? Yeah, Captain Lucky Jack Aubrey. He's a captain of the. I'm trying to think. What is this? Does not say. He sails from like USS something. I don't know. The movie takes place in 1805, and he's a captain. So he has these teenagers who are also. This is during the Napoleon War, so right in the beginning of the film, we get right into the action, and yeah, this is one of those films, along with the Doctor played by Paul Bettany. Most Marvel fans recognize him as Vision in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But anyways, he's potentially his doctor. He's the guy that helps a lot. So right at the beginning of the film, a kid gets wood right through his arms. So he's like not really panicking, but he's like sweating and all that. So they pull it and then they amputate his arm. That's not a spoiler, that's at the very, very beginning of the film. So his goal is to make sure that they find this land. So they find this land. And they have to land there and just check it out. That's in the middle of the film. It's also a great sort of feel-good brotherly film, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, he is this captain. Yeah, I think I've already said that before. But yeah, it's one of those movies that definitely is worth seeing if you want to get your hands on. The movie definitely is good. Now, this movie is an all-male cast, technically. There are only about 3 women in the film. I just noticed I watched it for like the second or third time. I think this is my third time viewing it. That's why I'm mad for Not Quite, because I've already seen it. So he basically sees these women. There are about 3 or 4 women, something like that. So it's not all just a male cast. But yeah, it was up for a bunch of Oscars. It took home 2 Oscars. I think it took home for screenplay. I kind of wish it took home for art direction, set decoration. Because similar to October Sky, which I reviewed that last time, the scenery is the best thing in this film. It is gorgeous. It looks beautiful. And I hate to say it may look beautiful, but watch it in full screen. It looks really beautiful, whatever, full screen, widescreen. Although, weird enough, the widescreen, for some reason, they shrunk the Universal logo down super tiny in the widescreen. I don't know. Any other Universal title in that format, 235, shrunk down. As you can see, I watched the full screen. I'll show it to you real quick. Yeah, full screen. I watched this in full screen because the logo, having a logo shrunk kind of bothered me. So that's why I opted for the full screen copy. Widescreen's fine. I like seeing glorious widescreen. But somehow the logo never bothers me. Yeah. It was directed by Peter Weir. Although he is a fantastic filmmaker, I could probably easily say this and probably Witness is his best movies. Those are the two Peter Weir movies that I can easily recommend. This is probably by far Russell Crowe's best performance. I was sad that it didn't win for Best Picture that year because this was my favorite movie of 2003. I'm surprised it didn't win for Best Picture. But, whatever. What are you going to do? So, final verdict. Should you see Master and Commander: The Far Side of the World? If you are a history buff and you want to learn about the Napoleon Wars, sure. If you like Russell Crowe, sure. If you like Universal films, well, obviously you're going to say yes. But it's also a great action film. And as it says right here, Chicago Tribune said magnificent. And the late Roger Ebert and Richard Roeper said 2 thumbs way up. Late Roger Ebert, not late Richard Roeper, but they both love the movie. And it's a great sort of really good drama slash action slash family slash brother film, whatever you want to call it. Definitely check it out. The action's great. Although the fight scene was a little bit cheesy. I don't understand why, because when a guy got shot, it's like a really bad bullet sponge. There was some wall-to-wall action like from beginning to the very end. And it's also very tragic at times. Lots of those guys are killing themselves by drowning or getting shot or whatever. So yeah, that's my review of Master and Commander. Master and Commander: The Far Side of the World. I don't know why. I just call it Master and Commander. I always call it Master in Commander and The Far Side of the World. That would have made a better title, but they opted for Master and Commander: The Far Side of the World. I don't know. Pick your poison however you want to pronounce it. It's just that. So anyways, come back next time for another review. I will have another review. Bye.